This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
All right, so let's start with Frank Ocean because he is the top trending topic on Twitter. He's released 2 new tracks. They're called Dear April and Cayendo. Now, he previewed these songs previously last October during his first ever Prep Club night in New York. Cayendo is also sung partially in Spanish, just so you know. So, yeah, people are excited for new Frank Ocean. Can't be mad at that.
I see Frank Ocean, the number one trending topic on Twitter. Do you think he's trolling Drake? Because remember when Drake got booed? Remember when Drake got booed at the Tyler, the Creator festival or whatever that is? And people booed him because they thought Frank Ocean was coming out? So you think Frank saw Drake put out the Tootsie Slide and said, you know what? Let me throw a couple records out there. You think he's trolling Drake? Or that's just me in my mind?
Nah, I was thinking the same thing too. I was thinking the same thing. Like, of all days, we gonna put it out on the same day? Yeah. A little troll. A little trolly troll.
I don't know. But I mean, this is something that he's been planning to put out. So at some point he was going to have to put it out, but it's out now. Now, Tiffany Haddish has a new single that's out today as well. And she put out a video preview. By the way, Brisha Webb is on there with her starring in the video. It's hilarious. And the new single is called Come and Get Your Baby Daddy.
It's got to be great to be a comedian, right? Because there's no expectations for your music. Like Duval, Tiffany, Just Hilarious. They can just throw records out there, and if it's funny, people will rock with it.
Correct.
But I'm sure, they still want it to do well, too. Because I also feel like when you're a comedian, people also at first don't take it seriously when you start trying to do music. It makes it sometimes a little harder.
I don't know if they're trying to be serious, though. I think the moment that we knew that they were taking it serious, we would judge the records in a different way.
What do you mean?
Like with Jamie Foxx, when he first started coming out with music, right? We all knew he could sing before that, but it was a little difficult. And then he blew up, and he definitely
Jamie was making real records though, like they were actual records with substance. Like Tiffany's playing "Come and Get Your Baby Daddy." You know what I'm saying?
Remember when Eddie Murphy put out "Party All the Time"?
Yeah, he also put out "Boogie in Your Butt."
Boogie in the butt.
Well, that was on his comedy. That was on his comedy record.
You know
so that was part of his comedy. It wasn't a real song. It was a comedy bit. So I don't know. It's just, but I get it. Like, listen, they're gonna get the attention. They'll put it out. But Tiffany Haddish, people are like, she sounds decent on there. So
she does sound good. She does sound good on that record.
She is planning to put out a whole album as well. And I saw she did a Huffington Post interview where she was talking about Girls Trip 2 and how they're all the way in to do that, as they've been saying, right? But, she only got paid $80,000 for Girls Trip. And that's because she wasn't as big, obviously, as she is now. That kind of helped catapult her into the position that she's in. But you look back at that, you're like, oh, wow, she only made $80,000. So obviously next time around, she's going to get a lot more money.
Oh, yeah, that was her breakout role.
And speaking of money, Jeff Bezos has donated $100 million to help the nation's food banks. He's got it.
Nice.
And other people who have donated money, Sony has announced a $100 million global relief fund in support of those who are affected by coronavirus. So other people, Oprah Winfrey, she's donating $10 million to help the coronavirus pandemic. And she's going to be donating to Leonardo DiCaprio's fund that he started, the America's Food Fund. It was launched by Leonardo DiCaprio and Lauren Powell, Jobs, Apple, and the Ford Foundation. So she donated $1 million to America's Food Fund and $10 million overall is what she's planning to do.
Mm-hmm. What does that $10 million go to? To the food fund or to help healthcare workers get PPE? Like, where did that $10 million go?
Well, so far she's committed $1 million to America's Food Fund. She's donating $10 million overall. So I guess she's going to be spreading it and announcing that she's committed to $10 million overall.
To the food fund. Got you.
No, $1 million to the food fund, but $10 million overall. So I'm sure she's putting it in different funds. She just hasn't announced all of them yet.
Different organizations, right.
Got you.
All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.